What's up, guys? This is Kay from Lunarlight Games, and thanks for dropping in. Hello and welcome to the channel if you're new. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Help us keep growing our channel, please. We are back for more The Legend of Dragoon. We're getting close to finishing this game. There's only one disc left. And Disc 4 is about as long as maybe Disc 2. It's not nearly as bad as Disc 3, or even Disc 1 for that matter. Disc 3 is probably the shortest one. Disc 2 ties with Disc 4, I think, and, well, Disc 1 is arguably the longest one. But let me go ahead and get set up here, and then we'll get started. Of all the chapters, I dislike the start to chapter 4 the most. Why is that? Well, I'll show you guys in a bit. Let me just go ahead and get set up with this, and then we'll get moving with that. Okay. This looks all good. Let's start this. All good things have to come to an end, right? If you guys missed out on the previous episode, I highly recommend going back to check out what's going on. Otherwise, if you're starting off here, you might be a little lost. There are a lot of revelations that happened at the end of Disc 3. Check that out if you haven't, please. Well, I'm totally beaten. We came all this way and we cannot go back. Yes, we did. No need to return. The city of Winglies, Rose said, is just over there. What was it called? Ulara? I hope we can find out what we should do there. I hope so too. What's up, Seth? Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I agree. The story is kind of strange at this point. But by the time we make it to the end, everything is going to make a whole lot more... It's going to make a lot more sense. Even though it is still, frankly, kind of confusing. Anyways, we can make a save here. But I don't remember... Did we even... Nah, you know what? That's not to worry about it. We need to figure out what to do here. Well, we're in the desert, obviously. And there are a number of enemies now that appear on screen. So in lieu of having, you know, random encounters, this desert allows for easy access to enemy encounters, while at the same time this place is a labyrinth. Thank God the ground wasn't hard. Where is... Who could imagine there is such a place under the ground of the desert? It must be a cavity created when the water dried up. The world is going on without knowing anything. Without knowing until the end. I wonder if this little world has experienced an end like that. It's not determined yet that our world will end. That's true. We're still here. And we're getting rained on by sand. So much sand. All the sand would put Anakin in a frenzy, alright. Let's see, do we have any items, that we can get rid of? Trying to see if we have any free spots. Don't suppose maybe we can get rid of this spirit potion. We don't need that spirit potion. So we'll toss that away. In the box is a moon serenade. I think that's pretty valuable, isn't it? Yeah, don't use any of the moon serenades. Those are highly valuable. I would recommend saving those for a future battle. Alright, so after we grab the moon serenade, let's see. You need to backtrack. But yeah, so long as you're in this desert, you don't have to deal with any random encounters. All these encounters can be avoided if you have the patience. Trying to find some sort of oasis, but I don't see any. That's alright. Just stay far away from the sinkhole. There's a way around the sinkhole, but we need to first collect a few items. Oh no. Actually, no. I think I'm supposed to fall into this sinkhole. Ouch. Now what's in this sinkhole? I don't really have any room, so I'm gonna use up one of these healing fogs. And in exchange, we can pick up the healing rain. Highly valuable. So grab the healing rain. Now what? I know, right? Inventory issues. Well, we're gonna need to figure out what we're gonna carry and what we're not gonna carry. Alright, so this desert is set up in a sort of grid pattern. Just stay far away from the edges of the sinkhole. Then we're gonna go to the east, and we're gonna go north after this. And there's another free item. Gonna need to ditch something else here. This next item is a healing breeze, so I'm gonna use one of our own. And in exchange, we'll pick up the free one. Oh crap, 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 crap. We need to go down south. And then if we head east, or not east, west, should be another item here. Now this item contains a healing fog, one that we already have. So I'm going to get rid of one, just so we can pick up another. As if that wasn't bad enough. Alright, so after grabbing those 4 items, we can finally head out of here. Whoops. Went into the wrong area. But over here we can drink from the healing spring. I guess if you're feeling thirsty, you know, after running through the desert like that. Some fresh water isn't bad. Alright, so 4 items. Now we can finally get out of here. The easiest way to get out of this section is just hug the right wall. Eventually we will find an exit. If you don't want to do any enemy encounters, just avoid them. That's not to say random encounters are gone completely. It's just in this section of the game. This is how enemy encounters are handled. Alright, so we're gonna go over here and make a save. Oh boy, water. It's rather refreshing. Here, no monster, we can rest now. What will the winglies in Ulara know? They should know the way we, or at least I, should take, so there is no need for you to come. Are you still saying that? Don't you understand it is no longer a problem for you alone? You just found it out a couple of days ago, and now you think you can judge me? It is not as easy as pursuing one wingly. Oh damn. You say it was easy? Don't be so conceited. Stop it. It won't lead us anywhere, even though that would be some nice entertainment. Rose, nobody can understand the weight of fate you have carried, but we can at least lighten the burden for you. That's why we're going with you. Yes, even after all the killing you've done. If you have the strength to argue, we can go on. There's no other way, is there? Yeah, they haven't really addressed the fact that Rose has been responsible for killing probably thousands of innocent people because they were born in close proximity to the Moonchild over the last 11,000 years. Even though there's perfectly a good reason for why. Okay, so we have 4 more items to pick up in this section. First, we're going to go to the east. Then we're going to go south. And there should be a hole to the east. This is going to be a running gag through this section. Dart's just going to go inside the sinkhole, fall on his back, wake up as if, like, what the hell am I doing here? Now let's see, do we have anything that we can throw away? Maybe the mind and body purifier. Healing breezes are rather valuable. I mean, healing fogs, I haven't really... You know what, let's throw away the healing fogs. Those we can easily purchase if we need more. Oh great, a recovery ball. A recovery ball. Well, that's surely amazing to have. No? Maybe not. Anyways. There's another treasure in here, but we can't get to it. This cave is very extensive. And depending on where you fall, this is where you end up. There's another chest up there. But the only way forward is out. And we're back here once more. There's another chest off to the east, so let's go east, north, east again, then go south, and south again. Making sure you avoid all these monsters. Crap. Oh well. Yeah, having a reusable healing item would be great. Sadly, we have only the therapy rings to work with if we want healing that's reusable. Let's throw that out, and then we're going to kill this thing. Sweet. First edition of the night, and we didn't screw it up. I can't say that will be the case for every edition moving forward. But I'll try my best. Rand is only here to get her final... Crap. She's only here to get her final Dragoon level. After that, we're going to switch away from her and probably never use her again until... Crap. The final section of the game. Towards the end of the game, we have to switch through and use every single character. It's all story related. Oops, hang on. Where's the Gladius? Aha! This one's very powerful. It has an insta-kill alongside the high damage potential. So after grabbing this, I mean, we could probably fall back through the sinkhole to get back up. Doesn't really matter. Anything to get away from those enemies. And if you're looking to grind before the start of Chapter 4, this is probably as good a place as any. You get free drinks, free healing, and a save point, and enemies that constantly chase after you. There's absolutely no downside to just sticking around here and trying to farm for as much XP as possible. But you don't have to do that. Instead, let's make our way out. So head to the north, stick to the west, go north 2 screens over. Make sure not to stand too close to the sinkhole. Crap. Don't have enough room for this item either. Let me get rid of that random healing item. Make sure not to throw any items that say repeat. Those are reusable. The recovery ball is a random healing item. That one is not reusable. The power down is reusable, however, so make sure to keep that one. And then we're just going to drop into this sinkhole. Down in here, we can pick up this. What does this contain? Well, it's a Sun Rhapsody. We have plenty in our inventory, so let's get rid of a copy. Just so we can pick up this one. And then to get out of here, just slide down. And once more, we are back up here. Now to move on to the next section, follow these steps. Go north 1 screen, east once. From here, go north, west, and north over 2 screens. Making sure to avoid all the enemy encounters. You do end up slightly close to the sinkhole here. So if you're not being careful, you will get sucked in. What the hell just happened there? Oh wait, I forgot I have that one item that causes damage to Dart at the expense of raising his attack power. Get the hell out of here. Again, just keep going north. And eventually you will end up at this side of the oasis. Now to move on, go north one screen, west at the next one. From here, go north. Now east. Keep going east. Avoid the bugs and whatever those whale things are in the sand. And over here should be an item. This item is a healing potion. I can imagine what you would throw away to get this item. A healing potion is virtually useless. But just for the sake of gathering all the items in the game. We got all these items that we're keeping. Let me just throw away a mind purifier. Those things are cheap. Oh crap. Yeah, I can't keep leveling up if we're avoiding fights, but at the same time, the only thing that we're really worried about at this stage in the game is our additions. We have to somehow raise our additions up to 80 in order to get the final addition for each of our characters. It's a big bouncing whale.
Die. Hard blade.
If it weren't for the fact that it's trying to kill us, this thing looks kind of cute. Poor thing. I'm quite fond of whales. But there's one that we intentionally kill, and why the hell did we just pick up a spirit potion? If we were just wandering around just to farm XP, I'd probably just stay close to... What the hell? Oh, come on. If I was just farming XP, I'd stick around close to any one of the oases and, you know, just continue fighting there. Well, you gotta plan your attack strategically.
Die. Hard blade.
Sometimes it could be worth it. I think it's because I don't have the therapy ring on Dart. If you have both the therapy ring and that weapon, it's worth it. Okay, with that done, we need to head down. And we're going to drop into this sinkhole. And this will lead us to this item here. For another pair of bandit's shoes. Instead of the bandit's ring. You know, that's pretty big. Having the bandit shoes. That's a lot of agility. Maybe we'll throw that onto Maru later. Where's our extra therapy ring? Could have sworn we had a therapy ring somewhere. Rose has one. Oh, never mind. We gave it over to Miranda. That's why. Well, we can work around that. Let me go ahead and give Rose a physical ring. This will just increase her overall HP. In exchange, we can give Dart the therapy ring. Now it's going to make him slightly slower, but I think it's going to be worth it. Can anyone else equip the bandit's boots? No. Instead, you can give these over to Kongal. Which is not a bad idea. Maybe later. Yeah, nothing new for Miranda. How about our additions? Dart's not that far off from getting his last addition. We only have to get up to 80, so about 30 more complete additions, so around 30 battles, we'll have that done. Rose will probably be somewhere around 55 more battles. The other characters are a complete mess. We'd have to grind a whole bunch of other battles in order to get their final editions. Which may or may not be an issue depending on where you are at in the game. At this stage, though, it might be kind of tricky. But since there's no trophy for getting every single edition, it's not gonna be something I'm gonna care about or even worry about. I have a vague idea of which characters I'm gonna be taking anyway. Oops, wasn't looking at the screen there. And I went the wrong way too. I think my final roster of characters are going to be Albert, Rose, and Dart. Normally I would probably pick Hashel and Albert. But because there's one weapon that I want to try out that I've never had the chance to use, we're going to keep Rose in the party. Maru is also a good alternative to either Hashel or Rose. Crap. I think Maru is probably the best all-arounder. Rose is there for the best all-rounder, but then Albert's the better defensive character. Dart is in the party no matter what, so you can't replace him. Crap. I'm so bad at this. Because of that status effect, Miranda cannot attack. Crap. So bad at the timing. Eventually that'll either go away or you can just transform into a Dragoon to get rid of it. And that's supposed to be a beetle? That is the ugliest thing ever. Alright, so I went the wrong way. No idea. It's a strange battle mechanic. Alright, so go east. Go north. Now go west. Actually, no. Don't go west. Go north again. And then go north again. Oops. Damn it. I'm misreading this map. I should probably pay more attention to where I'm going rather than blindly studying this map. That's okay though. We'll just lose a few seconds, but we'll get it perfectly this time. And because we don't have to worry about random encounters, we will be just fine. So, once more, go north. Go east. Go north twice. Now immediately after this, head west. And now go north. I would recommend heading north, but of course if you screw up, you can just make a save here. This will help cut down on some travel time if you have screwed up multiple times and you're getting frustrated and you don't have a map either. Now the exit point is similar to previously when we tried to get the treasure. So head north, west, north. East, and then immediately head north. Try not to exit out too close to the sand pit over there. If you cut it too close, you will just end up falling into the sand pit, and therefore screwing up your attempt to get out of here. So let me toss this on over. Let's prevent the scorpion from moving.
Die. Hard blade.
So this giant mosquito has got to go down. Also, in the past couple of days, I've noticed that there are a ton of mosquitoes around where I am, and it's barely, like, what, mid-February? It's crazy. Yes. I think it's probably due to all this rain.
Die.
Plus, the weather has been kind of mild. I think it's only around like 50 to 40 degrees or so. During the daytime, it's around like 60, so even with all that rain, we're getting like mosquitoes way early for the season. I hope that's not going to be an issue for later on down the line, because last year had tons and tons of mosquitoes. Oh crap. These enemies, man, I swear. I think we had like 3 of them on top of us. You know what I'm going to do immediately after this? I'm going to hook a left, go along the edge, and then hook back to the right so we can get out of here. I know, right? And I don't even live anywhere near like a body of water. Yet there are still tons and tons of mosquitoes. I think it's probably due to all the heavy rainwater and all the farming that's going around. Oh, sweet. We finally hit the 5th Dragoon level with Miranda. That means we can switch her out. Alright, see you, Miranda. It was nice using you. Yeah, Dart is indeed a boy when compared to everyone else. Now, who do we want on our party? Everyone's still around the same general level. Dragoon level 3, Dragoon level 3, Dragoon level 3. You know what, let's work on Albert. Ashel's also a good alternative. But give me that Dragon Helm. So we're going to take off the Dragon Helm and also the Therapy Ring. And we're going to give that over to Albert here. His health is going to shoot through the roof with the Dragon Helm on. And we're going to supplement that by putting on the Therapy Ring. Even though I think Rose could probably use the Therapy Ring more. Now we're finally going to get out of here. And we are out of the desert. Not bad, right? Oh man, can't believe we're finally out of that hellhole. And onwards to the spring breath town of Ulara. Even if an adventurer is lucky enough to make it through the Death Frontier, nobody can proceed from here. Yeah, you heard that right. Even if you made it through all the sand and desert, if you are not welcome here, you will never be able to get in here. time was stopped for me 11,000 years ago with the spell of this choker. And this is the only way to see Ulara, the spring breath town. Doesn't look like spring at all. But where is it? It looks like summer all day, every day. The only thing here is an endless desert. No, it's not. Hashel, I sense it. I sense people's feelings. Over there. Where is it? Wow. In the middle of the desert, there's an oasis. We can fly over there with this. Are you afraid? I think you are. No, you. Maybe. We're standing by you. I know. Let's go. It's nice to see that Dart doesn't hold any bad feelings or ill grudges against Rose for what she's been doing. Before we go inside, though. Oh, crap. Even more items. There's nothing special about this, though. You know what? I think I'll come back around to picking this up. Nah, you know what? Never mind. Let's just pick it up now because I might forget later. It's just a Sun Rhapsody. Nothing special. Nothing that we haven't gotten already. Pick up the Sun Rhapsody and let's teleport. This is Karen. Welcome to Alara, the Spring Breath Town. I am the guard of the teleporting device, Karen. I'm a good friend of Rose's. Long time no see. Long time? I mean, after all, it has been 11,000 years. Rose, you're starting to regain a sense of time, aren't you? No, not only that, you have recovered a lot of other things too. Are you the person who stopped time for Rose? No, it was... I don't know whether to read this in a French fashion or not. Either Charlie or Charles. No, it was Charles Frama. Or is it Charlie? Charlie Frama? I don't know. She is the person we have to meet now. Rose has been carrying the fate of the world all alone while shedding tears of blood. That's pretty dark. Can you go with Rose? Karen, stop it. I don't need to force them. I have already settled things with the Black Monster. The only thing left is that I have to complete this journey with my companions. If you understand that, I have nothing to say. Most JRPGs would probably get hung up around this issue where the main character just can't believe his own ally was the very source of all his anguish. No, Dart gets over it pretty quickly. There are more important fishes to fry. Yeah, can't talk right now. I guess we can follow the map now to go find Charlotte. Who is this over here? It's been a while since the last time I saw a human other than Rose. It's been 11,000 and some years. They've been alive this whole time. I'm gonna skip. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna avoid talking to the NPCs for now. Roses. I think Shauna will be happy to see them. It makes me relieved. I didn't know you liked flowers, Miranda. I guess there's some woman in you. What the hell, Ashel? That's rude as hell. Don't misread me. Roses make me puke. Oh. Well then. They're just flashy. They don't have any kindness in them. I guess it's all the thorns. Do you know why roses have thorns? Oh no. Why? It is to bring out their own red using the blood of the people they hurt. They'll do anything for their own happiness. Wow. Miranda really hates Rose, doesn't she? Let's move on. I don't need to be here. Well, I guess I would be angry too if I knew that the whole reason why their princesses died was because of the person that's been standing at your side the whole time. Flowers open their heart only to the people who appreciate their beauty. Loving is very hard but important. Nice to know. Where the hell is Charlotte? I think it's supposed to be over here. Is this it? We only provide relaxation time during the night. Come back after dusk. Never mind. I think this is supposed to be like an inn. Trying to figure out where Charlotte is, but that's not the right way. There she is. And oh look, we have the piranha plants from Super Mario World. Miata, where is Charlotte? You're wondering because she would normally be taking care of these babies, right? I don't know if I would call them babies. They look like horrific flowers. As if a Venus flytrap suddenly grew sentience. Charlotte is preparing herself because, well, the things we didn't tell you about, right? Zeke told you them, so it must be about the moon signet. Tell me what you know. The signet is the signet sphere. The signet sphere is a sealing device that was created to be the last barrier, just in case the moonchild reached the moon that never sets. Even my mistake was in your plan. You are really scary people. What does the signet mean? Even more scary is Zeke. He is trying to destroy the signet sphere. using the divine moon objects. Wait a minute. You made the signet sphere just because you were afraid of the birth of the god of destruction? And why did you make tools that can destroy the signet? As asked Charlie, it was decided between the siblings. Siblings. I will. Which siblings are they talking about? Charlotte has been waiting for you guys at her home since this morning. Please go see her. Aha! Finally. Oh, Rosie, darling, I've been waiting for you. She's dressed in pink. I don't need your greetings. You know what I want to ask you. Oh, you're scary. But before that, can you introduce me to the son of dear Ziggy? She seems very cheerful. This is Dart. Doesn't he just look like our Ziggy? Okay, Grandma. But Rosie, honey, it's complicated. You have to fight with the son of someone who used to be your significant other. Yes, at one point, Zig and Rose were supposed to be engaged to be married. And furthermore, the enemy is the significant other. So what a strange turn of events. Her former fiancé has now become her enemy, and her ally is her former lover's son. Do you want me to give you a knuckle sandwich? Yeah, Rose doesn't care for this at all. Sorry, honey. But I'm really concerned. So I'm intentionally making it happy and delightful so that you won't be depressed, Rosie, sweetheart. I don't think this is delightful at all. You have never changed. Charlotte, if you know, please tell us. Where should we head to? Really? You have the same eyes as Ziggy. I know. I've been waiting for you in order to tell you everything. Now, what would you like me to tell you? We got a list of 3 items here. Let's go in order from top to bottom. So about the signet sphere. Yeah, about that signet sphere, what is it? Ziggy is trying to break the signet of the moon that never sets with the magic power of the divine moon objects. That signet is the signet sphere. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about this. I have to apologize. I missed the moon child, Shauna. So there it is. Shauna is the moon child, the vessel that contains the soul of the moon child, otherwise known as the soul of the Mirage, god of destruction. But you still have time. The signet of the moon that never sets is not broken yet. Where are the remaining signets? In the past, they were placed in 5 cities, but there are only 3 left. That's why they needed the same number of divine moon objects. What happened to the other two? One was destroyed in the royal capital Cadessa during the Dragon campaign. So originally there are 5 divine moon objects, 2 of which are destroyed. One was destroyed in Cadessa, and the other was lost when the divine dragon assaulted the Crystal Palace. Remember that? That was back in chapter 3 when the divine dragon attacked the palace. You know, when it launched its dragon cannon. Does this mean without the divine moon objects, the signet sphere can be destroyed? The divine moon objects are just tools that conceal vast amounts of magic power. That's all. So in order to destroy the signet sphere, having the same amount of magic power as the divine moon objects is sufficient. My dad knew about this and made Lloyd collect them. It doesn't seem like him, and it's so indirect. Plus, something is strange. I wonder how Ziggy knows about the signet sphere. Not only that, he knew that Shauna is the moon child. Yeah, so something's not quite adding up, right? Rose only knows about the moon that never sets and the moon child through Charlotte. Zieg has never spoken to Charlotte, so how does he know at all? Now about the moon that never sets. About the moon that never sets. What is that thing? It's the 108th fruit that the divine tree dropped. It was conceived with the god of destruction that ends the world. That's why we separated it into its soul and flesh and sealed them away. So in this regard, you can consider the soul. The soul is contained in Shauna, but the flesh, the body, is the moon itself. My baby brother Melbu sealed the soul, which was the source of magic power in the crystal sphere. But when he fought with Ziggy, it was broken. That fight was back in the Dragon campaign. Remember that flashback where they were fighting and Zieg was petrified in stone? That was that moment. Then the soul escaped from the crystal sphere and started to transmigrate into a human body. Since then, it has been called the Moon Child. What is left in the sky is the moon that never sets. So, the god of destruction was split into 2. One half is the moon itself, and the other half is a spirit that wanders from human body to human body every 108 years. A body that Rose has been killing ever since they enacted this plan. Yeah, I know, it's really confusing, right? Just understand that they have a plan where they're supposed to stop the god of destruction from wiping out all life. When the Moonchild goes back to the moon that never sets, the Virage embryo, the god of destruction will be born. That's basically their whole plan. They're trying to prevent the god of destruction from ever being born. They remove the soul from the body, and the body is the moon that's still in the sky. But the soul they tried to contain in a magic artifact. That artifact broke when Zieg killed Melbuframa. the Wingly Emperor. And so ever since they fought that battle, the soul has been, reincarnating into a human body every 108 years. And so because of that, Rose has been the guardian that's been left alive to kill every human that has been born with that Moonchild soul. So, here's where it's explained. So we needed our Rosie to take on an important task. Please understand her. Rose's whole job was to prevent the god from being born. Now about Dart's father. Tell me about my father. You're concerned, aren't you? Why does he have to destroy the world? Sorry, but that is the one thing that I don't understand. Zeke at one point was a hero. He wasn't always a villain. But he was unmistakably Zeke. So why would Zeke, Rose's former lover, decide to go against everything that they fought for? Ziggy was the fiancé of Rosie. They crossed both swords and love. Just looking at them made me feel embarrassed. Stop right there. I want to talk alone with Zeke about our memories. I agree. So once you've asked about all three questions here's the final question. Why make items to break the signet? Why did you make the Divine Moon objects that can break the signet sphere? When they're talking about the signet sphere, they're talking about the seal that holds the moon up in the sky. That's right. If you were not planning to allow the Virage embryo to be born, you wouldn't need them. I didn't want to, but my baby brother Melbu insisted. That is not an explanation, Charlie. Oh, you are so uptight. But okay, I'll explain it to you. I told you that we sealed the soul of the Virage embryo in the crystal sphere, right? It is in order to draw lots of magical power and rule over other creatures. That's the basic gist of it. Instead of allowing the god of destruction to be born and wipe out all life, they separated the soul and body and kept the soul in a magical artifact so that they could draw on its power. They used the power to create their empire. I wanted to make him stop being a dictator, because even though we have different appearances or capabilities, we are the same. We should be able to live together on good terms. The dictator that she's talking about is her brother, who was the leader of the Winglies during the time of the Dragon campaign. You know, that massive war that they fought in the past. Essentially, the game has like two separate storylines, one about the Dragon campaign and one currently. That's why I created the Signet Sphere, in order to weaken the magic power of the Crystal Sphere. Rose, without telling you that, the 5 signets that protect the moon that never sets restrain the magic power that flows from there. My operation was a big success, I thought. The Divine Moon objects are meant to stem the flow of magic from the god of destruction over to the Winglies, I guess. But Melbu found out about it and created the Divine Moon objects. No, unfortunately, this is the only game. There's always been talk about making a prequel to this game set in the Dragon campaign, but so far, that's never come to light. I guess he was prepared so that he could destroy the signets anytime he wanted to. I get it. So these Divine Moon objects are all used to destroy the seal on the moon in the sky. By the way, where are the rest of the signets? Those signet spheres are going to be the main focus of this final chapter. That's right. That is the most important information for you, isn't it? Because Ziggy has the Divine Moon objects and he can break the signets anytime. Listen carefully. The rest of the 3 signet spheres are located in the ancient cities. The names of the cities are the magical city Aglis, the lost city Xenobatos, and the death city Mayfill. Those cities are still alive. It's surprising, isn't it? Of course they were badly damaged during the war. How do we get there? Go to Rouge, then your way will be open. You said Rouge? It's my hometown. It is already open, isn't it? Well, it'll be night soon. Why don't you go look around until tomorrow morning? And it is at this point that we can wander around if we want to. We need to go find some stuff anyway. Don't worry about me. Go take a walk in Ulara at night. Oh dart, sweetie pie, everybody is outside. Well, sure thing. Let's go wander around. There's an item somewhere around here. If I head up here... There it is. There's another Moon Serenade here. Very rare, very valuable. We have only 3, so... let's pick up this one. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the healing fog. And we'll pick up the Moon Serenade. I don't know of any other places that offers the Moon Serenade. Unless you feel like replacing them with Sun Rhapsodies, I recommend never using the Moon Serenade until you reach either the super boss or even the end of the game. Now this is a good opportunity to pick up 3 more Stardust pieces. Now our way is opened. Shauna, I'll be there soon. So are they going to sacrifice Shauna to reawaken the god of destruction? Rose. You really forgive? In the past. take your sword. So I guess we're having a bit of a training session. You have become strong. You can take care of yourself. Kill me. Why? The black monster is dead now. We only have a companion who is on the same road. I missed the time when you were chased by Fairbrand in the forest. Well, me too. And I didn't know anything back then. The world is so frail. The world is created so that it can perish at any time. The creator Soa can recreate one any time. But the people living there can accept it, believing it is fate or struggle against it. I struggled in order to protect this world that was taken back by friends who gave up their lives. I told you, you are no longer alone, Rose. Dart. Let's go see everybody. This is just the beginning. So it's kind of odd to think, in another timeline, Rose could have been Dart's mother. Oh, in the mouth of this thing is a Stardust piece. Let's grab that thing. Let's see. There are still 2 more Stardust pieces we can grab. Now, where are the last 2? I think over here. It's hard to hold it without being scratched by the thorns. There's another one. I suppose if you want to make a save here, you can do so. But this isn't where we're supposed to go. Over here in the shop. So we're leaving in the morning. Yes, we are. What are you doing here? We don't know what will happen in ancient city of Winglies. We need strong weapon. Kongol doesn't care about leader of creatures. Kongol goes with you to the end. For me too, it is no longer the mere problem of the moon gem. I can't ignore this crisis of the world. You didn't imagine we wouldn't go with you, did you? I didn't. Everybody needs friends on a journey. Hurry up. If you want to buy something, humans and Giganto, your time is limited. Quit rushing us. Now, somewhere over here, I'm trying to find that item. Oh, here it is. That should give us 49 Stardust pieces, right? Yeah, we only need 1 more. We have new items to purchase. What's available? If you haven't gotten your final Dragoon level, maybe these might make a big difference. This is a weird item that we can't use on anyone. I don't think I'm going to purchase anything here. There isn't anything that we really absolutely need. There are some decent items here, though. For example, the Sage Cloak. It combines both the Elude Cloak plus the Spirit Cloak. It's decent. Provides you an ability... it provides you with avoidance points for both physical and magical attacks. The main items here to pick up will probably be the Spiritual Ring and the Sage Cloak. I wouldn't get the Magical Ring. There are very few instances where you can use magical attacks to decimate enemies. Usually it's all about teamwork. You don't really ever, one-shot enemies in this game, so avoid purchasing the magical ring. Hang on. Yeah, I don't think we need anything here. So let's move on. If we do need items here, we can always come back. We need to find the rest of our party members. Where are they? There's Maru. Hey Dart, I was telling Karen about my forest. It's totally fun. That's right. Karen and the others have been in this city forever. Exactly, so I am telling her about telling her about the latest fashion outside. It seems you heard about everything from Charlotte. Where are the other people? I don't know. I think they're around there. But Dart, you should meet your other friends, otherwise you cannot go forward, can you? When you meet everybody, come again. I'll open the next way. I'm telling Karen about Danao. It's the totally exciting behind-the-scenes story of a dancer. It's fun to listen to Maru's story. But yeah, we should go find the others first. We can't leave yet. The only other place we haven't looked at is probably the bar. The reason why I hate roses is because I see my mother in roses. My mother never looked at me directly. It was as if she was hiding something from me. And she beat me up. Wow. Miranda was abused as a child. I didn't know what was going on and why she was doing it to me, but I remember at least one thing. There are always roses on the shelf behind my mother. Why did your mother leave you? Sorry, let's not talk about me anymore. It spoils our drinks. I don't think so. It's okay to be this way. Life is not always happy. Listening to your story reminds me of my past. About your runaway daughter, right? You're so sharp that it hurts. I guess Haschel has something in common with Miranda's mother. I hate being roundabout. Oh, you guys are here. Getting drunk? Having some drinks? When are we leaving? Haschel has been drinking too much since he heard, we are going to Rouge. That's right, drink a little more, and let's leave for Rouge at once. Haschel's gonna get drunk before going back home. Of course, to save the world. Give me a drink too. Oh man, not you too, Dart. May I join? I wanted to talk to you, Miranda. Same here. I wish we got to hear that conversation. Well, shall we go? Hey, don't forget about Albert and Kongol. During the time of the Dragon campaign, Winglies were divided into two camps. Each followed one of the leaders, Charlotte and Melbu, who were siblings. If you talk to everybody here, they provide some background story too. An age when the world was ruled by the Winglies. In order to pay for that, we are now stuck in here. You might not have imagined it, but Charlotte is the leader of the moderate Winglies. We will have no quietude until we destroy the spirit of the god of destruction. The spell of eternity indeed creates an immortal body, but it also corrodes the heart. This is a place to heal the corroded heart from the spell of eternity. Enjoy yourself. So, the key to living a long life, or at least past the point of no return, is to just get mind-numbingly drunk. I mean, I guess I would too if I were to live 11,000 years. There are two magic elements sealed in Rose's choker. One is to open the signet of the city, and the other is immortality. This is how Rose has survived 11,000 years. Rose is immortal because of the magic in the choker. Standing in the darkness of the night, you feel almost like you've lost your sense of existence. Have you had this kind of experience? Yeah, I have. It feels like you blend into the night. Darkness signifies the uneasiness. Black signifies the sorrow. They are the colors of Rose. That is supposed to be symbolic of the sort of burden Rose has been carrying her entire life, these past 11,000 years. There isn't much more to do in this city. But I would like to ask Charlotte one more question if we can. Where is she? Why don't you go out? Well, I guess we can't answer ask any more questions. That's fine. This is the last call to stock up on items, otherwise we are leaving. Now, how are we supposed to get to Rouge? Hey, buddies! Karen was telling me about the teleporting device. It's not like back home. And when are we going? We already heard lots about it from Charlotte, and we found out where we should go. You're coming too? Of course. Without me, the strongest of all, you can't save the world. Besides, I learned a lot following Dart. Everybody's the same, Gigantos, humans, and winglies. And I can't stand the destruction of a world where everybody lives. I think for the first time I agree with Maru. Maru's still a child, despite Rose being 11,000 years old. And Dart probably being the youngest one in the party. Is this the first time? Probably. Leave here tomorrow morning. By that time, I'll be prepared so that I can send you on the way that goes to the home of Gigantos from here. Remember that place? We can travel that far instantly? Then we might as well go directly to Rouge. Our power is becoming weaker day by day. Oh, it's a plot contrivance. That's why we can't just go to Rouge. That is our maximum power. I understand. Take a boat to Rouge. It should have been prepared in the Twin Castle a short while ago. How did they send a message that far and that quickly? Was there a dock in that castle? I asked King Zor and had him make one especially. I'm surprised that he listened to a wingly. There are no humans or winglies when it comes to the end of the world. You don't need to thank us. Now, it's not too much to say that the mission of the city is to send you off. Yes, and this is one way. The city has been looking after the world. Let's go back to Charlotte. She must have prepared the bedrooms for us. So we'll get one last night to sleep in, and then we'll be leaving for Rouge in the morning. You can switch out your party. But I think we'll be fine. Now, where is Charlotte? She's definitely not here. We're gonna head back to the front entrance. I don't think any of the dialogue here has changed much. But it's certainly worth a try, just to see everyone's opinion. Now I guess not. Where did everybody go? Yeah, not even the shopkeeper is here. No shopkeeper. No one's here. Maybe everyone's waiting at the entrance. But just to be sure... Wow, no complimentary drink? Oh well. Yes, indeed, everyone's waiting here. Charlotte, what is this? Oh, naive boy, don't you understand? It's a send-off for great heroes. You shouldn't have. Don't be so shy. Rosie, honey, you have been doing really great. Since the soul of the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was released, you have saved the world, let me see, at least 107 times. Really, after even being called a black monster. Stop it, the monster has died. Ziggy is serious, and he has everything to give birth to the god of destruction. Only Dragoons can stop him. I wonder what creator Soa is thinking. Like destruction or regeneration? I wonder why it wants us to go through such a painful thingy. As old as Charlotte is, she speaks kind of like a 5-year-old. We will change fate. Everybody must survive, okay? Now go. Zeke won't wait for us. Right. Just because we teleported out of town doesn't mean we can't go back into the Death Frontier. And back into Olara as well. Well, fair enough. I suppose if you still need to do some shopping around here, now's your chance. Otherwise, let us march forward. So, do you guys understand where we are now? We're not that far off from Fletz. You know, Tiburoa, that one place that we were in Chapter 2. Great. We still have this floppy whale. Let's seal this sandworm. I didn't realize it was a sandworm. It looks more like a sand whale.
Die. Hard blade.
So while it can move, let's attack this thing. Yeah, so this is like a dune beetle. Or a dung beetle, I mean. Damn it. I got mistimed. Gotta be very mindful of the timing.
Die. Hard blade.
And we have only so many battles to complete, and I wonder if we'll be able to get everyone's addition. Not like that we won't. Alright, moving on. We are finally back to this place. Oh hey, remember that rock wall? We're finally back in the home of Gigantos. That wasn't that far off. It was linked to here. It's been a while. Karen and Gigantos were pals for a long time. Of course, it was when there were still some Gigantos left. They were nice winglies like Charlotte. They weren't all brutal people, unlike the legend tells. We have to rewrite the book in the National Library. Yes, correct knowledge brings correct conduct. That's after this journey has ended. Let's go see King Zor. We have to head to Rouge on the Queen Fury. If you need healing, there is that. Otherwise, let's move on. We don't need to stay here. The encounters here are still the same. They're relatively weak, relatively easy to handle. I guess farming for additions is a possibility here.
Die. Hard blade.
Well, that was pretty quick. By the way, how are the additions holding up? Still got some work to put in. At least we're almost done with Raw Typhoon. Back to Tiburoa. How fun. Oh no. We're back at the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. I really dislike this place. Oh no. We gotta head back through this nightmare of a place. Well, I hope you remember how to get back down. I'm thinking this is the right way. It's just going to be trial and error. On the bright side, we can continue farming our additions.
Die. Hard blade.
The enemies here are super easy to eliminate. Well, I mean, they should be. If you're struggling to kill these enemies, I don't really know what to say. Get good would probably be inappropriate because I'm still struggling to complete some of these additions 100% correctly too. This is not the right way, is it? No, this isn't the right way. Maybe over here. No, it's not over here. Trying to remember here without having to look at the guide. I can't believe we have to traverse this area once more. It's such a headache. Crap. Well, that was a hard one to nail down. Why am I missing? These dancing birds should not be that hard to hit. We get a free mind purifier, but we don't need this. Now this isn't the way to move forward, so where the hell is it? Maybe over here? It's probably not it either. Hang on. There's got to be some place that I'm not remembering right. Let's see, because if you... Man, this place has too many encounters. I mean, it'd probably get annoying the first couple times.
Hard blade.
But once you get used to it, it's all about mastering the timing. Maybe if there was some sort of special attack, I wouldn't mind it then. Kind of like a command ability. Now let's see, instead of going there... Oh wait, how about I just hit this thing? There we go, there's the exit. I was a fool. Coming back down from that direction has always kind of tripped me up. And here we go. I think that's everything. Now we can just rush back to the beginning.
Yes. Go.
So that got screwed up. Yeah, so why is it so hard to attack this bird? Its avoidance rate is through the roof.
Die. Hard blade.
Yes. Go. 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 Moon strike.
And that's another job well done. No reason to stick around here. Let's just move to the outside. Oh hey, these guys are still here. Nice to see that they're still holding their end of the gate. But we can ditch the valley. Now I know what you're thinking. You should probably head to the harbor in Decal.
Die.
But that's not where we want to go. Instead of heading up north, swing back to the south. That does mean we have to jog our way back through this little canyon place. I swear we've been here so many times. And there's still no airship for us to just get up, jump in, and fly to any other city. These enemies are new.
Hard blade.
Yes. Go.
That is a very fast reaction. Either way, it counterattacked and died. That lonely bird is still flying in the distance. We really have to stop screwing this up. And of course not. I think it's that camera zoom. It kind of throws me off every single time it zooms in.
Die. Hard blade.
At least we're not screwing up Rose's stuff. By the way, how is she looking? Dart needs 23 more. Rose still needs around a little over 40. I need 2 more with Rod Typhoon and then we can move on. Well, I hope you liked seeing those bees because we're never coming through this place ever again. As terrible as that might sound. Let's get out of here. Alright, so we're back in Flats. Now's probably a good time to do some shopping, if you still need it. Let's see, weapons. I'm not really looking for the weapon shop. Most of the gear here is still the same. But instead of that, where's the item shop? I think it's further up. The jewelry shop. I forgot if I need to buy anything here. No, not really. It's all too expensive, and we can use the money for something else later too. Here we go, the item shop. Let's see, we're already full up. I'm gonna get rid of the extra Sun Rhapsody. We don't need more than 3. Should probably pick up a Mind Purifier just in case. We're kinda out of room. I'm just gonna pick up a Mind Purifier. We don't need too many. I don't even think we need more than 6 Healing Breezes. We'll keep it at 8 for now. Let's move on. We need to go find the king. Oh, long time no see, folks. You're free to come and go as you wish. Yeah, long time no see with you too. Didn't we try to kick him last time? Dart, I've been waiting for you. What is this? We are seeing you off. We received a messenger from Charlotte. Her name was Karen. Everything is ready for going to Rouge. The world must not be destroyed. Even if it was the intention of the Creator, we are still alive and living. I beg of you, please save the world. Commodore Puller is waiting for you in the basement to carry our hope. Well, so long. How thoughtful of them. Well, hey. It's these two characters again. Oh, you're here. Everybody looks confident. Although you're going to an unknown land, there's no hesitation or wavering. Did we leave these characters back in, like, that one city right next to that one Crystal Palace place? Actually, it's my home village. A man of the sea isn't bothered by those little details. Commodore Puller is such a romantic. Anyway, we're ready to go. We absolutely have to stop the crazy conspiracy to annihilate the world. However, we should never give up rescuing our loved ones either. Got that right. Let us be going, Dart. The ocean awaits you. Kayla's just happy to be here. The Commodore makes it sound simple, but I assume that this time it will be a long journey, won't it? Yes. Then I think you'd better get what you need from the city and come back. Thank you. It's okay, I'm happy to help you, Dart. Besides, please rescue Shauna. We give you our promise. Of course we will. I'll be waiting for you on the boat. Kayla is a ship. Well, let's go. If you have not geared yourself out, now's the time to do so. Otherwise, Kayla, let us on. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready? Yeah, we are. Let's go to Rouge. Now we're leaving. Alright, so where the hell is Rouge? all these sailors and we still have to kill mermaids. I guess no one else is defending the ship, are they? Anyway, where exactly are we going? A rainbow bird.
Yes. Gus. Test. Gus. Moon strike.
You're far from the coast, and why the hell did we only do 0 damage? This isn't looking good.
Die. Hard blade.
Oh wait, hang on. You know what? This is probably one of those rare enemies. I think it drops a lot of health. Excuse me, not health, but it drops a lot of money in exchange for being near invincible. I'm just gonna make sure it can move and it can attack. I think that's fine. I'm gonna let Dart do the fighting. So we're gonna guard on this turn, and we're gonna have Dart transform. So I wonder, is it possible for us to damage it using magic? I'm gonna do a basic flame shot. No, of course not. So how the hell are we supposed to kill it? Maybe with Demon's Gate?
Demon's Gate.
Nope, I guess even that doesn't work. Well, let me have a look here. Well, it appears that we don't really have access to any weapons that can kill it until a little bit later. That stinks. The only thing you can really do is either put it to sleep, or I think you're supposed to confuse it. It will. Let's move on. I mean, Insta-Death didn't work. If we did kill it, though, it gives us 3,000 XP. Too bad. Oh, we're finally here at Rouge. It's been a long time. I wonder if anybody remembers me. Hashel? Oh, of course they do. Yeah, it's me. Well, it's been maybe 20 years? You've been gone for such a long time. How have you been? I was looking for my runaway daughter, but I gave up on it. Claire, huh? I feel sorry to hear that. And who are all these people? Are they your new pupils? No idea. I have no idea how anyone's supposed to know how to defeat them. That's partially why some of the stronger enemies in this game are completely... I don't know. They're completely broken, mind-boggling to deal with. There's no obvious answer at all. Anyways, who are all these people? Are they your new pupils? No, they're my friends. I'd like for you to get to know them. But we don't have time now. Quick, buddy. I have something important to talk to you about. Alright, come up. I'll listen to you. Come on, get over. The floor is going to give way. Alright. Let us check out this village. There's some stuff that we can find first. You don't exactly have to go directly to the mayor yet. Let's see. What's over here? Go directly to the mayor's place and don't wander around in the practice area. The mayor is waiting for you, but that's exactly what we want to do. We want to go wander around first. Man, this beach house on stilts is kind of hard to figure out. There's a right path and a wrong path. Currently, I'm simply unable to find the right path. Oh, but hey, free items. We'll grab the War God's Calling. And over here, go down. What's over here? Well, there's a chest. And this contains a Satori vest. Gotta make sure someone can equip it. Where is that Satori vest? There it is. It allows you to avoid poison, stun, and arm blocking. Basically the perfect trifecta of status effects. And it seems only Hashel can equip it. Now, before we do anything further, can't remember if I can go back down here or not. No, wait, this all leads to the same place. And this leads out, doesn't it? It sure looks like it. That's not what we want to do. I'm trying to figure out where is that room where we can get the last Stardust piece. Maybe instead of going here, let's go find this one special person. So we're not going back down there. Let's go up here. And maybe up north. Lil. Ignore her for the moment. Over here, there's a stone in among the herbs. This is the final Stardust piece. Yeah, it's weird, right? You have to take advantage of a status effect that you hardly ever use. And there we go. Got the 100G. Yeah, how would anyone be able to understand that's the method that you're supposed to kill it with? Plus, there are only so many items in the game. Well, excuse me, there are so many items in the game that will allow you to use confusion. Yeah, I do. We'll probably try to do that later. Oh, by the way, Martel. You folks. You're from this village too, Martel. Martel, now I remember. When I left the village, you were still little. I didn't recognize you. Is she sick? How is she? Not good, but it should be okay with this Stardust. Now I'm starting. I beg you folks, save Lil from her illness. I feel refreshed. Like before I got sick. Lil's finally saved. Ma, I can't breathe. Yeah, stop hugging her so much. Let's leave them alone. We'll come back for our reward. After you get all 50 Stardust pieces to them, pick up your reward. Martel, here. Are you sure? Thank you very much then. Here's the last 6 pieces of Stardust. It reminds me, this one is the 50th Stardust. I made it. I collected all the Stardust in the world. Martel, make a wish quick. I wish happiness for my daughter. I wish a bright future for my daughter. Lil is finally up. I had a strange dream. There was a woman. She said, "I'll give you happiness." Isn't it strange? I'm already happy now. I got my ma and baby brother. That's happy enough, isn't it? I guess you're right. Ma, I can't breathe. Oops, sorry. Thanks to you, not only has Lil found happiness, but I have too. In return for your favor, take this. I feel some special power from this stone. A really special one. It might be useful for your journey. Just take it. We finally did it. We had the Vanishing Stone. In order to take on the super boss in this game, we need this item. Thanks a million. I won't forget about you ever. Sweet. We got all of that, and now we can go back to the mayor. And here he is. Hasn't changed a bit, huh? No kidding, this village is forgotten. We rarely have visitors from the continent. All we do is fish and sleep, fish and sleep. Practice and sleep, and practice and sleep. That's about it. Nothing has changed since Haschel left the village. Say, what's cooking? You came all the way here. Must be something important, huh? Yep, to be honest, we're looking for the way to the ancient cities. Ancient cities? What the heck are they? Those were towns where the long-gone Wingleys lived. Do you know anything about them? Wingleys? What on earth are they? You lost me. These are simple seafaring folk. They know nothing about Wingleys. You couldn't know. Let me explain. While they talk long into the afternoon, we're gonna black out. A world crisis? That's a pretty awful thing then. That's why we're in a hurry. Are there any old ruins around here? Things that humans couldn't make? How about this? There's a stick rising out from the sea. Could it be related? Oh, that thing in the sea. Indeed, humans couldn't have made it. The heck is a stick in the sea? Where is that? It's in the middle of the sea. But you can't get close by boat because there's an awful whirlpool. You mean, is there a tower in the sea? Well, you can see it clearly from the cliff top. Well, it suddenly came up, so you wouldn't have known about it. Shall we try? Hope it's the one you folks want to go to. I hope so too. I don't think there's any rest point here for us, so let's go check out this stick in the sea. The way to the cliff top is fairly simple. Yeah, that's definitely no stick. That must be what the mayor was talking about. There was no stick 20 years ago when I was here. It's huge and more like a tower than a stick. This structure could never be made by human technology. Rose, do you know anything about it? You were there once, weren't you? That's right. Rose is one of the Dragoons who liberated humans. Don't you remember anything? I mean, it has been 11,000 years. Charlet said the signet spheres remain in the magic city Aglis, the death city Mayfill, and the lost city Xenobatos. If I remember correctly, there was only the magical city Aglis in this region of the sea. Charlotte must have made us come here because she thinks Zeeg will go after the signet sphere of Aglis first. Rose, a question first. Excuse me, a question please. What the heck is the Lost City or whatever they call it? What do they mean? I mean, it seems kind of obvious, right? We got a magical city, a city of laws, and a death-filled city, right? I was thinking about that too. The Crystal Palace was called the Birth City too. The Birth City Crystal Palace was a city where babies were selected to be born. Select babies? Those with weak magic power weren't allowed to be born. That's awful. And the Death City Mayfill was where the souls of the dead were sent to an infernal world. Winglies in the past had even their destination after death decided for them. Do you want to know anything else? Nah, this seems kind of depressing. We might as well run through all 5. What is the Forbidden Land? It was the capital of the Wingly world, dominated by Melbuframa. It was the center of politics and the military. That's why it was so damaged. That's the reason why it is the Forbidden Land now. I don't think we've come across a Forbidden Land yet, but we have run into the Birth City Crystal Palace. I already told you you are hopeless. The Birth City Crystal Palace was the city where babies were selected to be born. Those with weak magic power weren't allowed to be born. And don't make me say it again. Don't you listen to me? The dead were sent to an infernal world. Winglies wanted to control even the destination of the soul after death. Okay, what about the last two? The Lost City Xenobatos. The Lost City Xenobatos was the city where Wingly laws were made. Publicly, they claimed it was for justice, but in reality, they were laws to judge other species. Also, trials and executions were carried out in Xenobatos. I can easily imagine what kind of trials there were. Gives me the creeps. And the last one, the magical city of Aglis. The magical city Aglis was the city where magic was studied. So, Hogwarts. It is astonishing that even though they had much more magic than now, they still studied it so deeply. It would never happen now. You're carefree, Maru. I think that's about it. You really know this stuff. If it is Aglis, how can we approach it? We gotta hurry or Zeke will get there first. Well, we can't go by boat. We gotta find some other way. Maybe they can fly over there? Yeah, maybe there's some sort of staircase that will lead us to it. Oh, but wait. Over in the mirror room. Someone's watching us. What's wrong, Rose? We were being watched by somebody. How can she tell? Being watched? What's going on? The sea is splitting. Let's go. Well, that's convenient. There's a path straight through the seabed to the tower. What is that? The magical city Aglis revealed itself. Hashel, is that what you were looking for? It seems like it. Thank God that it found us. Now we can go in before Zeeg. Let's go. That's really convenient, right? And no, we can't just jump into the water. Now is probably a great time to restock on healing items if you still need them. I think you can buy some stuff from some of the people around here. Oh yeah, like this person here. We're kind of full up though. Oh hey, a panic bell. I guess if you were trying to fight that one thing, that's how you can arm yourself. Other than that, I mean, there are all these rings and badges, but I don't think they're all that great. We have much better items at this point. Let me make a save here and then we'll go down. Make sure to collect all of the Stardust before heading down because you won't be coming back here for quite a while. And if you're still set on fighting that super boss, make sure you pick up the Vanishing Stone. No kidding, you folks are gonna put to sea, aren't you? Yeah, we're gonna go. See you later. Don't you know what's going on? The sea split and weird stuff appeared. That's why we're here. You folks are insane. Yeah, insanity is our middle name. OMG, there's a road formed on the bottom of the sea. It's true, if we take a boat, we can walk from midway. We can either return to Rouge, go to the Queen Fury, or we can go to the Magical City. There's no need to hesitate. Let's go into Aglis. This right here is Aglis. What's going on here? Magic. Magic is what's going on here. Somebody's supporting this with magic. It seems we are invited. It's convenient for us. We have no reason to say no. This door is not locked either. Dart, you go ahead and open it. Zeke will come here to destroy the Signet Sphere. You will have to finally settle things, so I want you to open the first door. Why Dart? Don't be slow-poking, not like you. Everyone's kind of lazy. We can still go back to Rouge from here, but it is better that we hurry. We're saving Sharna, aren't we? There's no time to hesitate. Yeah, but first let me give everyone's input. So this is the magical power. I can't believe a person exists with such bitchin' magic power. I don't know if that's supposed to be misspelled or, you know, there's some other bitchin' word that I've never heard of. Well, open the door at once. Let's do that. In we go. It's a city under the sea. This is the bottom of the sea. What a great view. It's worth waiting along. Don't forget we were invited by somebody. Otherwise, this will be the last view we see. But it's incredible magic creating this much space in the water. What is this, rapture? This city originally was not in such a suffocating place. All the wingly cities used to float in the air, so it was easier to control the creatures below. Makes sense after all. Winglies do fly. And that's how it was until we shot them down. With my dad. Yes, Zeke and me and 5 other Dragoons together. 11,000 years passed since then, and now we're here. Being here to protect the Signet Sphere. It feels strange to me. What's going on? The sea closed. What? They don't want us to go back. They are playing hardball with us. Who's they? Are there still winglies around here? Let's move forward. What is this? Ruff has been in here forever, Ruff. I only know the view and sound in here, Ruff. Oh great. It's Ruff, the talking dog. It doesn't seem to be harmful. It's Ruff, Ruff. Ruff doesn't want to say anything, but it's a message so that it's Ruff, Ruff. Welcome to the 7 heroes fated to be here, and Rose. These thousands of years I have waited were neither as long as eternity, nor as short as a mere twinkle of a star. People who confront their fate with courage. I forgot the rest. Damn it, Ruff. How do you know my name? Whose message is this? Ruff only knows what Ruff hears, Ruff. Ruff doesn't know anything else, Ruff. Are you on Zeke's side? Answer me or I'm gonna mess you up. Mess you up? Ruff has never seen it and doesn't know, Ruff. Show it to Ruff. It should be some rough stuff, Ruff. Hey Miranda, this baby didn't do anything. Aw, who's a good boy? Sorry we scared you. Oh, this baby's made by magic. By magic? There wasn't even such technology during the Dragon campaign. You gotta believe this cause it's right in front of our eyes. But this baby's totally cute. Ruff is cute? Then you all are not cute, Ruff. But Rose is the exception, Ruff. If you are gonna treat me as an exception, why don't you take me to the Signet Sphere? It's your own challenge to go by yourself, Ruff. All is for the sake of the psychedelic bomb and moot. Ruff. Ruff is going, Ruff. It's Ruff, Ruff. That is a psychedelic bomb and moot. Well, we gotta go anyway. Forget about Ruff. over here, it doesn't even open. Well, I guess we're not going to do anything here. There's an item chest here, but I have no idea what's in it. I guess we can throw some things out. I don't think we need that many healing breezes, so I'm going to get rid of one, just so we can pick up some extra items. A burnout. Yay. A totally useless item at this point in the game. If you have access to Dragoon magic, it's worth using that over attack magic items. I'm going to throw away the burnout. Gushing magma. Well, seeing as this place is the, you know, birth city of magic. Well, maybe not birth city, but research city of magic. It only makes sense why there's some magic here and there. Well, we want to go over here. I mean, I guess as long as we have these attack magic items, I'm going to use it. Gushing magma. Doesn't deal a whole lot of damage, but
Die. Hard blade.
yeah, if there's a boss, it's bound to use magic. But you know, that makes the gameplay even easier because we have Dart and the Legend Cast. The Legend Cask allows us to dodge magic anyway.
Die. Hard blade.
So, any boss that uses magic isn't going to be an issue for Dart. We will still win either way. I can't really say the same for our other characters. It's got the magical hat and the moon serenade. This kind of stinks because we're gonna hold on to that serenade. In the meantime, what is that magical hat? We got Rosa's hairband. Oh, this is what it is. It raises our maximum MP by 50%. Worth it. No one else is restricted by gender. The hat isn't restricted by gender, so anyone can equip it. I'll just throw it onto Rose for now. That's Rose's best hat at the moment. You know, there's another effect that the magical hat will do. It raises your It raises your magical attack by 1.5. It's handy if you're using it on a magical fighter.
Die. Hard blade.
I don't know, maybe one of your favorite casters.
Yes. Gus. Test. Gus. Gus. Moon strike.
I need to heal up soon. Whoops. Screwed that one up. Okay, Rose needs to heal up. We'll block for now.
Yes. Gus. Test. Gus. Moon strike.
A free healing frog. Excuse me, not frog, fog. We don't need that for now. How are we doing on our additions? Getting close here. Alright, so we finally hit 80 with Raw Typhoon. Let's switch over to Gust of Wind Dance. So after you pick up those items, we can continue where we left off. Now we can finally head in. Oh hey, it's Ruff. Is it not Ruff? No, this is not Ruff, this is Fewy. Sorry, Few. We are busy preparing the psychedelic bomb and moot. Few. Sorry, Few. It's all in the message by Ruff. Disturbing our work is too rough, Ruff. It's been a while since I last came here. Don't you think you should be nice to me and tell me more? Ruff has nothing to tell you, Ruff. Ruff has something else to do, Ruff. Sorry, Few. We are magic creatures, Few. We have different roles, Few. What are you doing here? Preparing the psychedelic bomb and moot, Few. You can complete it, Few. You can become the source of power, Few. Sorry, Few. He is coming, Few. I have to make it in time, Few. Remember your courage, Few. He? Let's go. They irritate me. You and me both, Rose. Their speech patterns are so weird. Over here is another item. Is there anything that we can throw away? Probably not. We got 5 Moon Serenades. Oh wait, hang on. This item box has an Angel's Prayer. We'll just open that for another copy, and then let's move into the next area. This place has a number of weird teleports. But before we can get to that, we have to do this battle. Is that some sort of rockfish? Anglerfish? Well, it's called a sternfish. One v3 should be pretty easy.
Yes. Gus. Touch. Gus. Gus. Smooth strike.
Just use the magic 6 stone on it.
Gust of wind, dance.
Yeah, we shouldn't have any problems.
Dodge. Hard blade.
Now, in order to get this treasure chest, I think we have to take the path on the right. Can't carry any more items, huh? This box contains a Sun Rhapsody. So let's throw one away. It feels like the game is expecting us to use a lot more restoration items than we normally carry. That's why there are so many duplicates. Yeah, buddy, if you're gonna power up, we're going to lock you down. That barely did any damage.
Yes. Gus. Touch. Gus. Gus.
Crap. I'm just a little slow on that draw there.
Gust of wind, dance.
I used to have the worst problems with Gust of Wind Dance, but now it doesn't seem so bad.
Dodge. Hard blade.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some time to heal up. This way we don't have to waste any healing items. I should probably get rid of that cursed weapon for Dart. As it stands, we have to wait for him to heal back up. That also means a character like Rose can't get any free healing. I guess it's not so bad a thing if we have the physical ring on her.
Dodge. Hard blade.
And I'm almost falling asleep here. So, sure enough, we screwed that up. Gonna make sure that doesn't happen again in the future. Now, what the hell is this thing? It's a magic creature again. Don't be mean, Pino. It's just a message, Pino. Give me a break. Is everything like this in here? Yeah, Rose. I'm just as annoyed as you are. It's Rose, Pino. You're in the mirror, Pino. It's Rose who got friends and is in the mirror, Pino. Stop speaking in riddles. I don't think it's speaking in riddles, it's speaking in this weird speech affect. If you have a message, just say it. Don't be mean, Pino. Savin said, Pino. Xenobatos, which governs the rightful law, has lost its reason, and Mayfield, which governs over noble death, has been toyed with by devils from the infernal world. This city is no exception. My magic power is deteriorating and cannot prevent the invasion by monsters anymore. The only saving grace is this city's objective is about to be completed. You are the key. I have been waiting for you for thousands of years. Come, before he comes. Savin, as if he knows everything. We'll find out. We'll find out soon enough. Oh crap. It's another one of the magical creatures. This one is named Decal. You stop me, Cal. I'll introduce myself, Cal. I am Decal. Welcome to the city of Savin, Cal. You look different from the others. I just roll around, Cal, and comfort Savin's heart, Cal. Who is that person? That's a good question, Cal. But I think, Cal, you should go forward, Cal. Savin's fate will be decided soon, Cal. Is Savin the same as me? The same wingly, Cal. And Savin is a wingly who has been observing through a mirror for thousands of years, Cal. So go, Cal. Time is rolling on to the conclusion, Cal. Oh, I think this is the magic mirror. What is this? The mirror that reflects the present has been watching you forever, Pino. For thousands of years, watching you, Rose, Pino. What for? Don't be mean, Pino. Savin is the same as you, Savin is the same as you, Rose, Pino. The same as all of you now, Pino. Savin is over there, Pino. If I have to meet another one of these weird things, I'm probably gonna lose it. I guess this is one of the few that we can't talk to. Oh, never mind, it's Spino. Spino and Cal. Or Decal, I mean. Moving on. There is only a little bit more left to go. But you know what? I'm probably going to save at the next save spot and we will continue this tomorrow. I'm starting to fall asleep now. And yes, there's still more to go down here. What is this, the Minotaur? That ain't cool.
Gust of wind, dance.
We gotta kill this thing before it attacks. You know what? Let me have that. Let me have another shot at that.
Die.
Maybe once more. I'm losing it. When you're tired as I am, you tend to lose your reflexes.
Die. Hard blade.
There we go.
Yes. Gus. Gus. Moon strike.
It takes a lot of focus to get these down correctly every single time. Oh, but hey, we picked up a new weapon. I'm assuming that's going to be for what's-her-face. So what's this right here? And do we have anything to replace it with? Debating whether to toss out something or not. I suppose I'll use this healing breeze. In exchange, we get the inferior healing fog. Anywho, continuing on. Let's lock down the Scuds shark and we'll take out the jellyfish.
Die. Hard blade.
On the bright side, this area is full of water elemental enemies, so if you have the heat blade on Dart, you'll do just fine.
Yes. Gus. Gus. Moon strike.
If you really had to, I think you can probably solo this area as Dart.
Die. Hard blade.
Gust of wind, dance.
I prefer to think of it as magic. That's all that's power. Excuse me, that's all that's powering this place. So you know. They're floating by the power of magic. Let's see, the northwest part of this over here. Just so we don't have to deal with two of these enemies, we're gonna lock down this one over here. Make sure you never sell off that magic 6 stone. For what it does, it's absolutely broken.
Just the wind dance. Yes. Gus. Gus. Gus.
Seriously, it makes these random battles absolutely trivial. Especially if it's a 1v3 situation. That didn't seem to work. What about this one? That will go towards the exit. That's not the one that we want. The random encounter rate of these later sections is crazy high.
Yes. Gus.
Whoops, that one threw me off.
Yes. Gus.
Yeah, that one transitions very quickly. Let me see if I change up the angle of the screen. That might help.
Yes. Gus. Gus.
Yeah, the timing on that one is ridiculously hard to anticipate. That one's not so bad.
Just the wind dance.
Well, I didn't get that right, but at least he's dead.
Yes. Gus. Gus.
Well, this is your first mistake.
Die. Hard blade.
Please don't attack.
Just the wind dance.
Perfect. Alright, so that item that we're looking for is probably going to be through this path. Now we have a healing fog that we need to get rid of. We'll toss it on Rose over here. This gives us an extra healing ring. I would save it for one of the toughest fights later, or even the final boss. The final boss of this game is unlike most other JRPG boss fights. What do I mean by that? There's no real way to overpower it. Most other boss fights in JRPGs, you can figure out some way to overpower it. Whether that's through max damage or something else. This game's max damage cap is pretty high. It's highly unlikely you'll ever reach it. In fact, I don't even know what the max damage cap is on this game. Something I'll have to investigate in the future. Anyways, the time has come. The foreseen evil is approaching. But my wish is now hereby accomplished after an eternity. I am Savin. I am a wingly fated to wait. At least it doesn't have a speech affectation or something. Or should I say it's a speech impediment. Anyways, the signet sphere you are looking for is safe. It is protected by Last Kraken. You know everything? I know that there is no time left as well. Who are you? What are you going to do? No. What are you going to make us do? It seems like Rose doesn't even know either. I survived the Dragon campaign and continued studying magic to reconstruct a wingly world. Yes, even making myself ageless and immortal. However, the world outside the mirror hasn't required me. The world of winglies is no longer desired. I, an immortal body with no purpose. 4,000 years of solitude deprived me of everything, even the significance of life and the meaning of death. But 7,000 years ago, I was saved by Rose. I found the meaning of life in the black monster in the mirror. Rose, who now is confronting her fate. I restarted my study for Rose, and its crystallization is this psychedelic bomb and moot. We will stop the murderous deeds of Zeke, who continues the plan of the Creator, by using the attacking spell, the psychedelic bomb. And with Moot, we will completely seal the... That's the answer to the riddle. No wonder it takes no wonder it takes several thousand years. Moot will be completed soon. But in order to activate the psychedelic bomb, I need the courage of all of you. I don't think this section is localized very well, or even translated well for that matter. What the hell is a psychedelic bomb and a moot? Our courage? It seems that my courage alone is not enough. The psychedelic bomb didn't work. I guess I don't have any courage. That's not true. You have courage, Savin. The writing is a little iffy here. Yes, you have been fighting alone for thousands of years. But now we are here with you. Yes, our intention is the same. You have to endure your own challenge, and we will pour the courage that is born from them into the psychedelic bomb and activate it. When you are ready, come to me. Yeah, when we're ready. This is going to be a great time to save. If only I can get to it. How the hell are we supposed to get over there? Are you ready? No, not yet. Hang on. Is there anything else that we can do in here? No, not yet. Let's see, we don't have time. That man would do anything to destroy the signet sphere. You cannot go, Uck. I won't let you go till Savin's challenges are completed, Uck. Savin has waited for thousands of years, Uck. You can wait a little bit, Uck. The heck is this thing? Alright, so I guess we're forced to do this. Are you ready? Yes, we are. Let me tell you, lots of the world's magic was created here. But the newborn magic is a mere hunk of materials. Without heart, the real power cannot be employed. But we have here brave people who can remain just and have the heart to bring completion to the ultimate magic. Please ignite the psychedelic bomb with your courage. Now proceed to the Chamber of Challenges. I guess it's time to split up. Everybody goes into their own color-coordinated circle. Wherever they're going, no one knows. You are the last. Please be here with me till then. At last, we're starting. No, this will be the end of my role. My fate of waiting as well. Before we do anything, I'm going to make a save here and we will continue tomorrow. I'm about to crash too, so this is a great place to stop. Alright, if you guys have been enjoying this playthrough, please like the video. If you guys have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Let me know what you guys think. Share this video out wherever you guys can, and also subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. Please check out our playlist if you have missed out on any of our previous play sessions with The Legend of Dragoon. Or if you're interested in some of the other JRPGs that we play, please browse our channel. We have a lot of content over there. Follow us over at twitter.com/LunarlightGames. Over there you'll find deals, discounts, as well as news stories about the gaming world, as well as the odd giveaway we run from time to time. Check out the pinned post for more information, or have a look at our hashtag LunarlightVault. If you'd like to support our channel financially, you can do so by dropping a donation over at paypal.me/LunarlightGames. The link will be posted in the description. But if you guys don't have a tip or tip jar, don't worry about it. Please continue viewing our videos. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. We're very close to hitting 500 subs. I think we're only down by 23. So if you guys can recommend this channel to somebody you know, please do so. I would highly appreciate it. And also follow us over at twitch.tv/LunarlightGames. Over there, we have a dormant channel, but hopefully one of these days we'll return back to it sometime soon. And of course, hit the notification bell across all of our platforms to get updates as soon as they're made available, or to catch whenever we go live. That will be all for this session. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. We will be back for part 2, or, well, not really part 2, but whatever part the next part is. But definitely part 2 of the magical city of Aglis. So, Have a great night, guys. Sleep well, and we will see you guys again in the next video.